What's up, guys? It's your girl Kendall here with 420 Intuition, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Well, welcome to the celebrity reading for Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. This is gonna be spicy. This is a celebrity requested reading you guys have done. If you guys know more tea than I do, feel free to comment below and let your girl know. And lastly, if there's any other celebrity or celebrity couple you guys would like for me to add to the list, make sure you comment below their name, their full birthday, and I'll make sure to add them to the list. Okay, so enough with the chit chat, let's get right into it. We're gonna get the energy of Selena's gonna be over here and Justin is going to be over here. I'm kind of curious. I want to hear from Justin first. I feel as though we kind of get the energy. Selena gives a kind of straightforward energy for me, as far as like, in the public eye and everything. So we're going to kind of see what's really going on behind Justin's energy towards her. Let's get some oracle advice. I'm just going to tell you a little tidbit. While I was shuffling for Justin, his cards were just flying out. So he's been waiting to talk. She was a little bit more hesitant, but then when she had something to say, it just came out. So I think he's just been waiting to talk. So he says, the heat between us is intense. Oh Lord. And why is it that you love me? Do I feel like there could be some love here? Potentially. Could he be confused on what heat is? I mean, he could think that, this little banter that people have been putting out, like, oh, Selena posts this in response to this, or anytime they post something, it's kind of like the subliminal message war they have going on. So maybe he's still thinking there's some heat there, some passion there. Who knows? And maybe they have exchanged some words and they just kind of had this unspoken thing of like coulda, woulda, shoulda, or maybe they have some underlying energy there, but we'll see. Let's get some more oracle cards for him. Lord, this could be the one. Separation, religious factors, and make the effort. Religious factors is more like a divorce. It's because, you have to go before like a court and stuff like that. You have to go before, sometimes if you want it to be a marriage to be annulled rather than a divorce, people would have to go to their church. So honestly, the vibe I get from this is he really wants her. I feel like he definitely feels like she's the one who got away. I think that he definitely is, could potentially want to be separating his current situation, or he's very still upset about the separation that they had. And maybe he feels like there's a block somewhere. Maybe this relationship he's in is blocking it and he wants to free himself. We don't know, but the cards are definitely going to give us some more information. So let's dive a little bit for her cards before we get into the actual tarot cards. Okay. Now, what does Selena have to say to Justin? Ooh, childhood drama and don't wait for me, please. You heard that. It makes sense for childhood drama. I mean, they were childhood sweethearts and everything kind of unfolded in the public eye. So that makes sense. Maybe why she's saying don't wait for me is kind of like, all right, yeah, we had a thing where maybe she feels like what keeps her in this connection is her childhood trauma, and he doesn't understand that. Or maybe she never told him that. Maybe she just kind of had an epiphany like, man, I've probably been so caught up on this person for all these years for trauma bonding, And I think she actually is willing to live her life. So maybe that's why it's don't wait for me, because she's not necessarily waiting for him. That's the vibe that I get. Sorry, I got dog hair. All right, so let's go ahead and see her other cards. Ooh, pay attention to the red flags and passion. So, I mean, it makes sense. I definitely feel like there is a level of passion here still. Again, I think that they possibly both feel like the one that got away, or they're the other ones that kind of got away. Less from her though, because I feel like she knows she was the best thing to happen for him type of thing. She's very confident in that aspect. That's the energy that I get from this. So there still is a level of passion. I think she tries to hide it herself more just because I think she was blinded by it before. So she's definitely not letting this happen again twice, and she's paying attention to everything. Okay. She's trying to make sure everything makes sense before she even thinks about moving, tries it, or considers it. But I feel like she's a little bit closed off to this connection still. He's to me more like, when are we doing this? Like, when is go time? All right, let's jump into the tarot cards. King of Swords, that makes sense for him. He's creative. He writes his own stuff. He's very charming in that aspect. He's very intelligent. So the King of Swords makes sense. And he's in his head a lot. So that makes sense for this. He's showing up as the King of Swords with his underlying energy as death. So meaning a new beginning, wanting second chances, wanting to figure it out. And he's plotting. So the King of Swords is all about having, that mental space to kind of have the capacity to plan, to be meticulous. So for him, I honestly feel like he's trying. I would not be surprised if we don't get cards of him separating or him and his wife divorcing in a couple years or something like that, simply because I really feel like his whole new beginning includes her. This is a lot of intense feelings for someone, especially if you have the next chapter in your mind. What's the next outcome? I mean, hell, all these couples are coming back together. I mean, look at Nelly and Ashanti. I don't know if you guys paid attention to that. They used to date years and years ago. Now they're coming back. There's a lot of cycles of people taking time, a long time in between each other, and then realizing this honestly could be the one for me. So he's, I think, going to make more effort. Let's see about her. What's her current energy? 5 of Cups reversed. I think she has moving on. That's why she's saying, don't wait for me. I think she has moved on from her pain and stuff like that too. And her underlying energy is the Queen of Wands reverse. Again, there is some passion here, but she's closed off to the passion. Why? Because she feels though she needs to have more respect for herself and walk away and honestly possibly not have this door open. I definitely feel like there is some, jealousy vibes here. I'm not going to say that she's completely, innocent in all of this. I definitely feel like she is, there is some jealousy vibes of what he did and possibly of the fact that maybe they're living a life that he promised her. So I definitely feel like that could be something in it. That's, again, passion. There's a thin line between love and hate, people, and there's still some love here. I'll give them that. But I definitely feel like she's found peace with her situation. I definitely feel like she's forgiven herself for some things. But in the same token, I still feel like there's some energy here. So let's see exactly how they feel. So how does Justin feel about Selena? So we have 2 of Wands, 2 of Coins, oh God, King of Pentacles, 5 of Coins, and the Sun card. He feels like he definitely wants to get back to their program, but it's not the right timing because he's not alone. See how he's shown up as the King of Pentacles now? And the King of Pentacles is a husband, okay? The King of Pentacles, the king of is a daddy, the husband of the household. So for him, I think definitely he does think about, possibly even starting some things. I don't even feel like he fully... Okay, let me be honest. Do I feel like he would even be willing to do some shit on the low? Yes. With all of this energy, hell yeah. He's just trying to get in where he fits in. That's the vibe that I get from him. And again, I definitely feel like he's very stoic with it though. The King of Swords, he's a creative person, but he's all logical. So on the outside, it's not a lot of emotion. He's very just kind of like blah on the outside a little bit. At least he has a good poker face, I'll give you that. But he is willing. I would be surprised if he's willing to juggle. That's possibly cost his mind of having her back into his life. And while he's trying to figure out his escape, I think he is trying to figure out some type of separation, because to me, he's waiting for it to be single in order for the timing to be right. Hello. Y'all be picking up on some good stuff. All the intense people who know more of this and who's like, yeah, girl, you right. Y'all be picking up on it, because honestly, he gives off that energy. And definitely feel like he sees a future with her, and he potentially could possibly want to turn around and marry her. I don't think this is going to be a situation, if he gets her back, he's going to be willing to drop the ball on this again. And honestly, I highly doubt that him and his wife have kids. I don't think they're going to end up having kids, because he, to me, seems... She would be more of his type of, because that would be more of a longevity thing. So if people are wondering, I wonder if Hailey Bieber, are they ever going to be pregnant? I don't see it happening. I feel like that's in his control, and he knows it. All right, so how does Selena currently feel about Justin? Ho, 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 ho. Queen of Pentacles reversed. All right. We have the 7 of Cups reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, the Hierophant, the Death card, and the 8 of Cups. Oh, as long as he is with his woman, as long as he is with his wife, aka Hailey, she is not, will not pass go, will not collect $200. She says it is done. As long as they're still together, as long as she's in his life, as long as there's anything there, whatever fantasy they had at the beginning is done. But here's the thing. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, the energy I'm getting is two different. It's Selena's energy and then it's Haley's energy. Haley's energy is the energy that I just spoke about. The fact that Selena will fully move on or has moved on because she knows that there's a tie here. She knows the fact that this person is like, this is some crazy energy. Her Queen of Coins being reversed is like, she is just kind of, she's not a really good she's not a really good nurturer. She's a very selfish person, but she also has some obsessive energy to her. There's also some lying energies of jealousy there. I definitely feel like there's some conflicts within the household. But again, we can't blame her because she loves this man too. But I think that's the energy. But Selena showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, I think all of this, because look at this energy, right? We have the energy of moving on, don't want to have anything to do with you, all this kind of stuff because of Haley being in his life. But if Selena, and I feel like Selena is represented by this as well, if she was given the opportunity and if they actually were genuine with their opportunities and their conversations and stuff like that, and he genuinely this King of Pentacles gave her an offer and he was free and clear of his ex situation, I really do feel like they would have a second chance, and I definitely feel like they would start thinking about the future again. This would all turn around minus the Two of Swords. Yeah. No, actually, the Two of Swords will turn around because she'll start considering it. So that's why I feel like both of these energies, it's ironic that these are representing two different people for me, but I definitely get that energy. All right, so let's go ahead and see. This is going to be the juiciest part. What does Justin feel like is ultimately standing in his way with his connection with Selena? All right, we have 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think he's just waiting for the right opportunity and a different outlook on it, or a new plan. He thinks a plan, and also I think that this love too, another love he's receiving, is standing in his way from getting into this door. The Wheel of Fortune is a door. The Wheel of Fortune is the next chapter. The Wheel of Fortune is what he wants to walk through. Now for him, he definitely wants to, go to have a future, but his decision to move forward without her, that stood in his way. His decision to move forward on another love situation. Why? Because I honestly feel like, I don't know what was going on, in my opinion. And again, this is just my opinion. I don't know these people, but I genuinely feel like the rebound lasted too long. Because there's love here. Yes, I'm not trying to take that away, but there's some regret here too. I pulled the trigger too soon without having all the information. Like I want to have I want to try. So what's standing in the way is maybe also she's not really reciprocating, but ultimately what stood in the way is he made a decision. He pulled the trigger too soon. And I think there's some regret. Because for him, again, this is for Selena. The door is still open. The door is wide open. There was never even he might have even took the door off the hinges to let Selena know where she can walk through at any point in time. He hasn't moved on. This is a lot of love here. It's a lot of love. A lot of love here for him. All right, so what does Selena feel like standing in their way? We have Temperance reverse, 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups reverse, and a Queen of Swords. Come on, man. Can we not? This makes perfect fucking sense to me. She honestly feels like this undivinely guided connection, this connection that shouldn't have been a connection between him, right? He's the King of Swords. Out comes, his counterpart, the Queen of Swords. But have you noticed anytime this King's counterparts come out, they're all reversed? It's her. His dating situation is standing in the way. It's standing in the way of the life that they wanted because, again, the 10 of Cups, I really think that they talked about family. Honestly, let me not be messy right now, but my ancestors said, fuck it, be messy. Why do I feel like at one point in time, Selena could have been pregnant by Justin? Don't shoot the messenger. The reason why I'm saying that is because, again, it's a lot of emphasis on what should have been mine over here. And that's possibly what she just is still triggered by. I don't think she's jealous of it per se because who it is. I think she's triggered by the fact that this person who I have, again, she's showing up as a Queen of Cups. She didn't want to leave the situation. She left because she needed to have some self-respect. She did this because she needed to protect herself. She didn't want for this relationship to end. quite the opposite, especially with this Queen of Cups, because she had, again, a lot of passion for this person. Physically, emotionally, I think she possibly, even creative-wise, business-wise, I think that because all the potential of them making a lot of money together, like, she really said, this is my perfect person. We're on the same path together. But out came this person blocking it. So what's standing in her way is her self-respect. Her choosing herself is met more than allowing possibly a unhealthy emotional situation or even a toxic situation unfolds. But also she knows that this person is flat out standing in their way. The only positive thing is there's no kids here. I honestly feel like if Haley ended up having kids, she would never look back. But if they didn't, that's why I feel like there's still a question mark here for her. It's because she possibly deep down feels, is it serious though? Like, is it? They've been married for how long and no kids yet? Is it serious though? How serious is this? That's a vibe that I get. All right, so I want to see what the next steps of Justin towards Selena is going to be. Come on now. Can we make this up? King of Cups, Five of Cups, Hermit, the Moon, and the 10 of Cups. So I think his next steps is still going to be reminiscing and secretly plotting, because again, he has a lot of love for her. He has a lot of desire for her. It's interesting. You know, she's going to probably show up as an empress because there's all these queens on her side, but all the queens are reversed because they're not quite open. And it's interesting because I think she represents all of these queens in a sense. She, in a sense, represents Queen of Swords to me as well, because to me, they are a true pair. Like, they keep matching each other, but she's just very closed off to it. You see how that? It's like, I like tarot because the cards can represent two different energies, and I'm getting two different energies. I'm getting Haley's energy mixed into this as well, but a lot of this is again, he sees her as a complete package. That's why she has all of the queens out here. Only reason why the Empress didn't come out is because she's not willing to accept him yet. I bet you, I kid you not, because he's doing the same thing. If he were to have, he would feel like a full emperor with her, and then we're going to see a completely different Justin if they ever got back together. But let's get back to this. Ultimately, he is plotting to have a situation with her. I think he's plotting to get his love back. He does see her as his counterpart. Honestly, she is still emotional of the fact that their family didn't work, and it wasn't, it wasn't the right timing of it, so she's still kind of cold-hearted towards him. She's giving him the ice shoulder, but he wants it to be different. So I think once he actually does that, he's going to reveal the secret or the fear of her moving on. I think he's eventually going to tell her this. I feel like this is not over. I don't feel like this is over. I feel like she is the reason why it's not happening right now, but I kid you not, mark my words, if she ever became open to the idea of this again and genuinely open and said it's go time, he would drop everything. Everything. You hear me? Everything. I wouldn't be surprised if this man still got boxes packed in the house right now. And it's, again, no shade to Haley. It has I don't know these people. I don't even care about the situation. It's just a juicy situation to me. And honestly, the energy he's giving off is, this is my person. The other person's just a placeholder. That fucking sucks, because I bet she really loves him. All right, so what's the next steps? See, look, Lovers, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords reverse, and look, another counterpart. And that was the one he was missing. I can't make this shit up, people. I can't make this shit up. He's showing up as a King of Wands. Her next steps, I think that definitely possibly to explore some passion. That's what she wants. But I don't think she's actually going to do it just yet. It's going to be on her mind. A lot of love is going to start firing up for her again. I don't know exactly why. Maybe he does secretly confess to her. It is a secret. So I think maybe a secret message is sent. Maybe a secret meeting is set up. Something like that is going to stir some fire in her. Or maybe he does like an interview, or I don't know. I just feel like something that he says and something he does triggers the feelings of like, oh, I feel this again. I'm passionate about this again. Like, it's getting my juices flowing again, right? I definitely feel that about her. But what's standing in her way is she's yet to confess about wanting to return. She wants to return to him, but she's not going to let him know that until he actually acts right, until he shows up like an emperor. I'm telling you. Ooh, baby. This is some energy of like, I would honestly hate to be either one of these people's significant others that are in their life, because y'all don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. Not even a one iota of chance. I promise you. The energy here, you can cut with a knife. I bet if you ever saw them in public together, it would be like, why did y'all ever break up? Because I could just tell how you guys are with each other. It can be if they had a moment alone. It's just like, damn, this is crazy. Y'all really want to be with each other. All right, so let's get some angel oracle advice for them. I can't make this up, people. It says perfect timing and the situation will improve. Oh my God. They just don't have their perfect timing yet, but they will. I think 2024 is going to be rather interesting, especially if we don't hear any pregnancy conversations or pregnancy revelations from their side. I wholeheartedly, like, genuinely, like a baby is honestly on its way. We're about to have a baby type thing. Like, not the whole, hey, we're pregnant. It's no, the baby's coming. Like, you know, when they announce it and you actually see her go far along, if that happens, then this is a dead deal. But if it doesn't happen, which I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.9% sure they're not going to have a child. If that doesn't happen, their chapter is going to start over. Their next chapter just began. 2024, we're probably gonna see them together again if there's no advancement over here. All right, people. Well, I appreciate whoever requested this reading, because this was juicy. I love this tea. All right, so feel free again to if anything that I said to you resonates, please comment below and let me know. And smash the like button on the way out. And on that note, I'll see you guys later.